Well, I decided to give up computers. I know, it sounds crazy, right? I'll tell you why in a minute. This started back in August of this year. I started to just get bothered by the amount of time that I was spending on computers. You know, it just seemed like every minute that I wasn't either sleeping, driving, or eating, I was, at a desk looking at a computer screen. All day at work I'd be sitting in my cubicle with my computer there, and then I'd drive home and, to relax, I would, watch YouTube videos or, TV shows on Hulu or something. Because I don't have an actual TV set where you sit down at a couch and look at a screen on the wall. All my video entertainment comes through a computer screen. And I think I was suffering some low back pain just because of my position, just sitting at a desk all day and all night. So I just wanted to, as an experiment, just get rid of my computers and just go without them for a while. So I did this partly because of, the amount of time I was spending was bothering me. Also, I guess there's a couple other reasons. One is I was learning a little bit about Buddhism and this idea that being attached to something can be bad or can get in the way of your progress in your life. And I'm not ready to shave my head and put on a robe, but in my case, attachment, I would define that as being like overly attached or, bordering on obsessive, just my computer use. So that was, it kind of made sense to me that using computers too much was getting in the way of doing other things I wanted to do, like, read books once in a while or, go through stuff in the attic or whatever, just physical stuff that I need to get accomplished, which wasn't getting done. And the other reason was that my main computer, the Serval Professional from System 76, was about 3 years old. I got that in 2009. And I was thinking it might, pretty soon I'm going to be upgrading anyway. I had a Core 2 Duo processor and 4 gigs of RAM and an old NVIDIA card. And graphics cards have come a long way in 3 years, so I was just thinking it was time to upgrade, so instead of buying a new computer and then selling the old one, I figured I would sell the old one, go a couple months without a computer, and then buy one. As sort of a computer sabbatical, if you will. So I also had my MacBook Air. I sold that first, and Macs hold their value pretty well, so I got a good chunk of change from that on eBay. And I sold the Serval, and I didn't get very much money for that, but sold it and it's gone. So aside from those, two relatively modern computers, I have this. It's a Hewlett-Packard netbook running Linux, which currently I'm just using to watch YouTube videos. I'm still doing that. But I don't actually have a computer with an optical drive, so I can't watch my old, my DVDs right now. And as far as making YouTube videos, right now I'm using my iPod Touch that I'm recording this on. And I have iMovie, the mobile version of iMovie. So I can, edit the videos and upload them to YouTube and also add, transitions and soundtracks. My last couple videos have actually been done with the iPod. Yeah, part of what was bothering me about my computer use was that it seemed to be that I wasn't really creating anything besides, I YouTube videos, and I was running some websites which are still out there, but I'm not being updated as often right now. Yeah, a large part of what I was doing with my computer was just entertainment, just watching stuff. And that's kind of why the reason why I originally got rid of my TV set years ago was that I didn't like passive entertainment. I didn't like just sitting there and absorbing things. I'd much rather have something that's interactive, where I create stuff and then I get stuff, get information or feedback. And I'm hoping that taking this little sabbatical from computers will help me rediscover that in a way. I want to think about what I want to do with a computer, and then buy my next one based on that, instead of just just using it to kill time, basically. Now, with my previous setup, I did have Ubuntu Linux as my main operating system, and I had Mac OS X on the MacBook Air, and I had a partition with Windows 7 on the big laptop that I was basically just using for games. So I had all three operating systems, and on my next one, I just want to use one. So that's part of what I'm doing now too, is thinking about what I want. Do I want to go back to Linux? Do I want to just get a Windows computer, or do I want to go back to using a Mac as my main computer? So right now it's been about 2 or 3 weeks with me using my iPod for the majority of my internet stuff. And I found so far that I haven't really met my goal of deciding what I want to do next. I've just been watching my entertainment on either the iPod or the netbook instead of on a big computer screen. So that hasn't worked out yet. But I'm not on a schedule. I don't really have to buy a computer at any particular time to do anything. I've still got the computer at work too that I use. And on my lunch break, I can use the internet browser. Of course, everything there is logged and recorded, and some sites are blocked, so it's not really as useful as a home computer. But so that's it. I just wanted to throw this out there, see what people thought of it. There's sort of a community of people who like to simplify their lives and try to live mindfully, and I guess that's what I'm trying to do in this situation. So please tell me what you think about this, and thanks for watching.